welcome again
Thank you.
to yet another episode. It was so nice to just fellowship with you, get to know about your life, the joys and the different things that you had to go through. So today we are just going to continue where we left at. And I would like you to just share. I remember the last time when we talked, you were able to tell me how not being in the faith or not being in Christ, how it was shaky for you, the different, how you even went abroad to study, and maybe you can just shed some light. How was life as a student who is away from home, away from his peers, his family members, in a different area, a different school, but yet without God as well? Did you feel like you were living a fulfilled life, or how was the journey for you, especially being abroad?
Thank you, Pastor Judy.
Yeah.
I remember when I went abroad, that is back 1989 in January. I was very young by then. I was around 21 years.
Was it by choice, first of all,
Yes,
that
it
you went?
was. It was
You
by
wanted to
choice.
go?
Yes.
Okay,
wanted
okay.
to
And
study
your parents
abroad.
were fine with that?
They were okay.
Okay.
You are very excited.
Yeah, wow.
And we had friends who were studying in Greece. But one time they came along, and they come along with pastors from Greece,
Yeah,
Orthodox
yeah,
pastors.
yes, yes.
So they discussed with them, and they agreed that I can always go and join other Kenyans who are studying in Greece. So I was also, excited, and I agreed. And I remember one pastor came from a monastery in Crete. There's an island in Greece called
Yes,
Crete.
yes, yeah.
I know you have heard of Crete.
Yes, in the Bible.
It's among the places
Apostle Paul.
yeah, visited.
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
Now, we agreed I will go to Crete.
mm,
He's going to give me scholarship.
mm,
And so the journey started.
mm,
But the week we were to go,
mm.
and we had booked everything, the ticket was there, everything was ready.
Yes.
Bad news came from Crete that the pastor has died.
Mm.
Nevertheless, we went ahead with
The
the
plan.
journey.
Yeah.
We went up to Crete,
Mm.
but the rest of pastors who were in that monastery didn't want to continue with the program,
The scholarship.
the scholarship.
Ah.
They were not ready because it is only that one pastor who was doing that, giving that scholarship.
Were you the only one who had been given the
No.
scholarship, or you were a team
He
of?
used to give to take in like 4 Kenyans every year.
Okay.
He used to give
Okay.
scholarships for 4 people.
Ah.
So that year we are
Yeah.
4. So the church there agreed to continue with those who are already there until their completion of their course. So
But you were not part of. Were you part?
I was a part of the new.
Or the new that the church
Yes.
now brought on board.
Yeah, the new
Okay.
group.
Okay. Okay.
We did not succeed. So after that trip to Crete, we went back to Athens.
But now you're going back now without being in school. So you've just taken
Now we are alone.
the 4 of you.
Yes.
The 4 of you.
Alone
Okay. Okay.
in a foreign country.
At this point, from now going to Athens, were you like, did you inform your family members that you've not succeeded so that you come back home, or you just wanted to first of all just enjoy life and figure things
You
out
see,
for yourselves?
at that point,
Yeah.
when you are alone in a foreign country
Yes.
and you want to succeed, you have no time thinking about home.
Yes.
You have to think of your future there.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what happened to me. We started off, with the left foot, not knowing where to go. But
How are you able to travel? Like, did you have some money or?
my father
Uh,
catered for everything.
okay,
My
okay,
travel,
okay, okay.
ticket, my
Now from
everything. But you
Crete
see,
to
we never
Athens.
required a lot of money, pocket money, because we were
Yeah.
supposed to be given scholarship.
Yes,
When we go
yes,
there,
yes.
we should
That
be.
was the promise.
Yes, that was the
Yeah,
promise.
yeah.
But since the problem is never, it is died,
Mm, mm,
we had to change the plan.
mm,
So we are taken to others by our tour guide,
mm,
another friend of us who came from Kenya,
mm,
went to others
mm,
to start new life.
mm.
So we
Did you
enjoyed.
have an idea of what this new life looks like?
I didn't, because
Yeah.
I was planning to go to to school.
Mm.
I was to join high school there,
Yes, yes.
complete high school, and go
Yeah.
to university.
Yes.
That was the
Yes.
plan.
Plan, yeah. Yeah.
When I say high school, it's not like high school here. The older one, the one
From
who
five
take
and
for
six.
5 and 6.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
because I've done up to Form
Yes.
4 here.
Yes. Mm.
Now,
Mm.
the guy who was with us, who had taken us
The
to
tour guide.
Greece, he's not, he's our friend.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
used to reside there.
Mm.
Took us to labor bureaus. Have you ever heard of them?
Yes. Yes.
The labor
Is
bureaus.
it?
They
I
are
think we
there.
have.
The agents
Yes. 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 I have.
who get jobs for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's where we are taken.
Yes.
And somehow we managed to get a job in an island
Mm.
far away from
Athens.
Athens.
Yeah. Mm.
That island,
Mm.
it is located near Turkey.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
And where I was taken, my employer
Mm.
was a fisherman.
Mm.
So I was taken in for a job to fish.
Mm.
No, in Kenya, I never used to fish before.
Yeah.
I have never, it was,
You
it
were
was
not
a new
even living
experience.
in the lake.
But I won't tell you,
Yeah.
I did like 28 days.
Of fishing.
Yeah.
How was it? How was the experience for you? Did you like it or you just felt like you don't have an option?
It was hell to me.
Okay.
Sometimes I used to cry. I remember my mother back in Kenya.
And this time,
I'd ask myself,
yeah,
how did I find myself
self
here?
here.
Yes.
And this time you're still not able to, you're not communicating to them. Yeah.
Luckily, we were taken in by our employer with another Kenyan.
Okay.
That other Kenyan, I never used to know him, but we went together to that job.
Yeah.
He used to speak little Greek, so he could communicate on my behalf. So it was very difficult for me. Those people they could not even utter a word of English.
Yeah.
So we were like,
Yeah.
we cannot,
Yeah.
we are stuck. The job itself was very dangerous because we used to go to fish when the sea is very high. The emperor didn't care about it. It was of the winter. It was very cold. You get freezed.
Yeah.
You cannot even button your jacket.
Yeah, because your hands are very.
I was not used.
Yeah.
And the emperor used to harass me.
Yeah.
He used to tell me, "Hey, you came for work or you came for tourism. What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah. Did you have like winter suits, winter outfits, or?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
But we gathered some few on our way there. No, the job was very. I couldn't make it. So after 28 days,
yeah.
I asked my
That is a
employer,
month.
Yes.
You are very resilient,
Yes.
eh?
Yes.
And at this point, were you still talking to the three now, the friends you had left with from the other island?
When I went back to Athens,
Yeah.
I went to a certain guy, a Kenyan, just to get instructions, to beg for instructions, to beg for, to look for somewhere to stay. I had worked for almost 1 month. I had some little cash, so I could maintain myself for a week or so with that cash.
Yeah.
So I went to
For a
Athens,
week or so.
yeah, took a room somewhere, and wanted, going through the city looking for Kenyans and such. But I found Kenyans, and I found there are very many Kenyans. There were very many. I found my way. Uh, I got my own house. I rented a house with the little money I had.
Yeah.
You know, I made friendship with a few guys. They got me a job in Athens, and I started, living again.
Growing.
When I was coming from Kenya, I was to go and join University of Athens. That is the Royal University.
Yeah.
But
You wanted to
it
study
never,
law?
yes,
Okay.
it never materialized,
Yeah.
It did
Yeah.
not work. So slowly, I joined a British college.
In Athens.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I did my business marketing classes for about 1.5 years. I was still working. No, now I've become a veteran.
Yeah. You've started learning Greek?
I went, before you join the university there.
Yeah.
There
You
is
have to learn.
there is 1 year you go to university club and study Greek.
Okay.
I did that one and I passed.
Okay.
So I could now
Speak.
Greek.
Or at least understand.
Not understanding.
Speak as well.
Speak and write.
Wow.
That is how you join the university. Because you can speak and you can write.
Yeah.
After I completed my college, I went ahead with with some jobs, doing some jobs, summer jobs, winter jobs. I did it like 7 years or something. Yeah, before I came back. Yes.
How did you know? Okay, seven is an interesting number.
Yes.
Anyway, we say it's the number of completion. Anyway, that's beside the point.
I will tell you a short story. In the course of living in Greece, I also went to Germany.
Okay.
Now, this trip to Germany was not planned.
Okay.
It was an emergency.
From your employer?
No.
Oh.
No, boys are always boys. That's what they say.
So in this tenor, you've also made friends.
Yeah, very many friends. Very many friends.
Wow.
No,
First of all, the three, did you reconnect with them, or
Yeah,
that
later,
was the end?
later.
Or later
We
you
connected
found
in
them?
Athens.
Okay. They had also made it, like
Yes.
at least they had
Even
found
the one I
their
left
way.
in the island,
Came.
his name was Dirango from Nyeri.
So he came back.
Came back to
He also
Athens.
left the
And
fishing
he
job.
told me
Yeah.
he couldn't make it
Yeah.
also. It was very difficult.
Okay.
So he found me in Athens. He even stayed with him like a month in the same house with the Dirago. Who later came back to Kenya. He couldn't progress in Kenya. He had problems in Kenya. Went to Australia. Today he lives in Australia.
Okay.
So
So you went to Germany.
I went to Germany. That is the tricky part because it was not planned. That is why I told you boys will always be
The
boys,
boys, yeah.
because along the way we used to the friends we used to enjoy life with. We had even other friends from other countries, not only Kenya.
But foreigners.
Other foreigners from other countries in Kenya.
Africa.
Yes, in Africa,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But one day, we took our krasi. Krasi is Greek wine, and we used to enjoy krasi, the Greek wine. And another friend of ours really messed us. Me and my friend Kiama. I will tell you about Kiama later. And we were very annoyed with him. So we got ourselves in a fight. No, that fight did not end up well. We broke his teeth. We did so many things to him. We are young. Now, in that country, when you fight and you injure somebody to that extent, the law is on you. If you are taken in and taken to the court, you can be jailed up to 5 years for assault. But the boy went to police. So we knew
You
our lives in danger now.
yeah.
We are heading to jail.
Your sin will find you
So
out.
we had to run.
Uh-huh.
To run for it. So I went to the bank, we knew all the cash I had. We knew we had not time to book for the plane, for the flight.
To Kenya.
No. We have decided to go to another country in Europe.
But just not Kenya.
Not Kenya.
Why didn't you want to come back home?
I had to tell your family what? You have come to know what?
But you were still communicating with your family.
You are not. No, you are not.
At all, even your own mother.
Only when you are doing that, occasionally, whether it's maybe in Christmas. But I used to come here almost, let's say, yearly. I used to come here.
And then go back.
And then go back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this particular time, you don't go to Kenya when
You're
blessed.
broke.
Yes. And I was not broke. I went to the bank, I withdrew a cash of around that time. $1,200.
Wow.
That
was
was
a lot of money.
1991. Yes. And we planned to go to Germany.
Yeah.
That's how I went to Germany. It is because of fight.
So you get to Germany. So you went with your friend, the two of you.
Kiama.
Yes. So you went to Germany,
No.
but you didn't know German.
Wait a minute. Along the way,
Yes.
I told you we did not make it to book the flight. We couldn't. So we took train. You know the train, This train was supposed to take us to Yugoslavia. We take another one from Yugoslavia to then another one to Germany. But along the way, I lost my $1,200.
How?
It was stolen. You know, Yugoslavia used to be a very poor communist country before. They were dangerous thieves more than Kenya.
Dangerous thieves.
Yes. So they sprayed, that drug in our cabin. And we were surrounded. They broke the cabin, they stole everything. When I woke up,
You don't have any
I found my wallet on the table, empty.
Oh.
And I'm heading to Yugoslavia with no coin at all.
Oh.
So I found myself in Belgrade. That was the capital of Yugoslavia. Without coin. My friend Kiama had a check of around $3,000, but it was a check. We wanted to go and catch it in Germany. He had no cash at all. Better, I had $1,200 by then.
So ideally, you were to cater for him as well.
So what do you do? So we talked with the Kiama, what are you going to do here? We have no money. So we decided, why we go to a foreign country? Ask for the nearby university. I'm sure you'll find a Kenyan. If there's no Kenyan, they will tell you, they will direct you where you can find one. That's what we did. We went to the nearby university, and true it was.
You found a Kenyan?
2 of them. I remember we found a Mzee there called the town.
Yeah.
He had joined that university in 1961.
Wow.
Up to 1991, he had not completed his engineering course.
How come?
That's another story for another day. So we found him there. He was very happy to see Kenyans. The last time he was here in Kenya was 1961.
Yeah.
He was very happy. So he got us rooms in the university. He gave us some coupons to use and go to the dining room.
Yeah, to eat. Yeah.
In fact, it's like we were settled.
A hotel.
We stayed there for 4 days. Gathering ourselves up, trying to figure out how we are going to Germany.
Go to Germany, yeah.
But we managed to. I talked to my friends in Greece.
They sent some money.
They bought a ticket for us to go to Munich. That's what we did. So we took a plane now direct to Munich. But we got to Munich at around, it was in the evening, at around 8 in the evening. But remember, we had no cash.
You just have a check.
Yes.
Yeah.
that we had some few little coins for a taxi from the airport to somewhere we don't know. But we had direction. We are told that we had rumors that you can find Kenyans drinking in a certain pub. We had that pub. So we took a taxi and asked the taxi guy, do you know those places? He says, yes, take us there. So he took us to that pub, and it is true, we found Kenyans. In fact, I'm the one who got out and went and peeped on the door, on the window. And I saw many brags there inside. I knew these are Kenyans.
This is it. Yeah.
I went back to the taxi. Told my friend Kiama,
come.
We are home. We are home.
Yeah.
So we got in.
Made friends again.
You know, these abroad guys, they are very funny. When we got there, they bought drinks for us, and we enjoyed. Where did you come from? We talk, we chat. No, they are still they continue with their own stories, their own things. Huh? And later we realized these guys are leaving us. You know, as the time goes, they are going one by one. You know, and we are left with one. So what do? He was almost leaving. And I told him, no. It's not possible. How? Why do you want to leave us here alone? Where do you go? He told us he doesn't care. It is not his problem. Where did you come from? Where were you going? Was I involved? No. Now that was the beginning of other troubles, problems in Germany.
And you have to learn German now.
No. We had no plan of staying there.
Yeah. Okay. It was a.
We wanted to go and get ourselves organized. Maybe we find a way to go back to Greece after the things are cooled down. Greece,
yeah.
But we managed. We did what we did. We made friends. You know.
And all this time, how is your awareness of God? Like, are you seeing God orchestrating all these things, or you're still far?
You see, Pastor,
Yeah.
as I told you, we were young.
Yes. Yeah.
And all these dramas, maybe I was thinking that is how life is.
Easier, yeah.
But I remember, I take you back when I was doing fishing.
In the
I
raging
was so
seas.
troubled that in fact that time I remember, I'd ask myself, how can God do this to me? You see?
So you remembered your mother and you remembered God.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not talk about it. But
Yes.
I asked myself, how can God do this to me?
Allow me to go through.
You know,
Yeah.
I was in total trouble. It can never be worse than what I had in there.
When you in that island, as you fished, as you thought, how can God do this to me?
Yes.
Is there any like, did you remember a song that maybe when you learned when you were young in Sunday school, or did you remember a verse that maybe was taught to you by a teacher, or for you, like, was there any? Did you hear any voice from God in this season? Like, was there anything that was a consolation that God is with me?
That time.
Or you just felt abandoned and abandoned?
You just know that you are alone, you are abandoned.
Yeah.
When you come to God, I ask myself, how can He do this to me?
There was no answer.
You know, at that age, and it is the age you are enjoying your life.
Yeah.
You tend to think God is there for you.
When you're enjoying life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You think God is there for you. And life goes on. Now, what I didn't know is that you are here on this world for God's purpose, not the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay?
But at that point, that perspective is not there.
No.
Yeah. God should serve me. He should take care of me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're out of the problem, you forget.
True.
And you say you are lucky, or
Yeah.
you think you are smarter. You
Yeah.
are smart.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
myself out of this.
Yeah.
So you are
Like
smart.
how now you've gotten yourself from the fight in Greece, now you're in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you think I'm smart?
You are. You are smart. So you're in
No, to cut
Germany?
the short
Yes.
story,
Yes. Uh-huh.
we stayed in Germany for about 4 months.
Okay. Did you find work?
No, because we couldn't find a job there because of you know laws there.
Yeah.
We never had the working permits and
Yeah.
all this
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, you know, in a very short story. Don't want to waste time. That from Yugoslavia, from Belgrade to Munich,
Yeah.
I think we had visited around 5 churches to get help.
And
Why did we choose to go to church?
because help comes
The church.
from God, and God is in the church.
We never saw it that way.
Yeah.
Now, I will go back and mention my friend Kiama again. Kiama was one of the beneficiaries who had been given scholarship in Crete Islands.
By
He
the
had-
church.
Yes, he had done his 5th and 6th grade there. And he went to Athens and he did his law, marine law in Athens. He was sponsored by that pastor.
Yeah.
But I remember when we were along the way, and we had, we were even hungry without any coin or nothing. And he told me, you know, at times like this one, you look for a church.
Church.
The
Yeah.
church will help, will give us, you know,
Yeah.
some food to eat, some little money maybe, and directions, you know. The first church went in Yugoslavia. They gave us food. They had no money, so they gave us food, you know, but we left. In Germany, we visited like 2 churches. In Germany, they give us food, they give us money. They are even ready to offer us plane tickets to go back to Greece.
Oh, not Kenya.
No.
Did they ask you where you come from?
Yeah.
And what did you say?
We come from Kenya, but we are students in Greece.
Ah, okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
why should we
Oh,
go
because
back
at
to
this
Kenya
point you had
when we are
not finished
students?
your business. Okay, studies.
We are still in Greece.
Yeah.
So
So even Kiama had not finished his marine law studies.
by that time,
Or he had finished?
He had to he was to finish the coming year.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay.
he did finish.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but he was very good in church businesses. He knew how to maneuver the churches. Myself, I didn't know. So, I will tell you about Kema
Yeah.
later, because Kema, later we parted ways in Athens. We disagreed with him.
So wait, so
We
after
parted-
Germany, you found your way back to
we
Greece.
found our way back to
Okay,
Greece. That's later.
okay.
And we came back to Kenya. Kiama followed me back here.
Kenya. So
We
you went to
connected-
Greece. You went to Greece, and then after a short time, you came to Kenya for good. Or
Okay, I'll tell you about that. I just
Okay.
want to tell you about the Kiama part. After Germany, after Greece, Kiama also came back. Now he started his own church in Rongai. He has a church there.
okay.
He's a pastor.
Okay.
Now back to Germany.
You found help.
Found help.
Yeah.
But
And all this time, still
You know,
no awareness of God.
you remember I told you we had a check of $3,000.
Yes.
We went
Kiama's
to,
check.
Yes, we went to Barclays Bank and deposited the check. Do you know what they told us? We are going to wait for 3 months for it to be cleared.
Not sure.
That is the problem in those days. There was no digital or technological, the technology we are using today. In fact, we waited for that check for very good months to be taken to America, to be went back to Greece to be cleared for 3 months. What are you doing in 3 months? We are trying to survive in Germany. We looked for Kenyans as usual. We found another Kenyan there. I don't remember his name. His name was Koech or somebody. He took us to their colleges, what do you call it, the dorms where they used to live. We were given, those dormitories. We found 2 Kenyans. We had gone back home to visit their parents, and we are given
The beds, yeah.
So life changed. All of a sudden now
At least
we are
you have a
living.
place to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I tell you, when the devil is behind you, don't joke. Somebody from Athens called these guys. Do you know what he told them? So and so there. Yes, they are here. They are here with us. In fact, we have housed them. So that guy, what he told them? Be very wary of those guys. They ran away from jail here. And they are being sought by the police. Hey, what? Yeah. The guy wanted. So I'm keeping criminals here. And we are chased. We are thrown on the road. Now, my friend, life troubles started again. We are on the road now running. We don't know. All the Kenyans, now they have communicated.
Yeah.
Where do you run?
You can't run to Kenyans.
One evening, I remember, we went to the street. We were on the street, normal street. And we talked to the camera, and we agreed, we are going that way, and I'm going to meet here tomorrow morning. Go fight for help, wherever you find it. Because when we are, both of us, we will help us. That's what we did. Jam went that way, they went to the other way. I don't know, somehow he went and talked to another German friend, German family. He was rating, he was given supper, he was shown somewhere to sleep. And we met the other day, the next morning, there.
And you?
I sneaked back to the dormitories. They never saw me. But there was an underground room where they used to watch TV, do their around, do their things. It was a nice room. There's TV there. There are drinks if you want. If you have coins, you just put the machine. The drinks comes out, and the room is well heated. Yeah. There's central heating. So I sat up there comfortably. In the morning, I walked out, and we met with the camera. Yes. But anyway. I don't have to go to details how we actually managed because we also managed to live well in Greece, in Germany, without working.
Then came back to Greece.
And after 4 months, we managed to go back to Greece. In fact, we bought a BMW to go back. We went driving back to Greece. Yes.
Yeah. So at what point did you now decide to come back to Kenya?
Now, I never liked to live in that foreign country because let me tell you, every day you wake up in a foreign country, and especially a country like Greece, a country in Europe, every day you have to have some coincidence which reminds you that you are a foreigner there and you don't belong there. That feeling, it's not good.
No sense of belonging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day you wake up, something reminds you that you don't belong there. And I used to keep, asking myself, I don't belong here. What do I do here then?
Yeah. Why am I here?
So I saved my little coins, drachmas, we call them in Greece. And I decided I'd come back to Kenya and invest in Kenya. So there is another Greek friend of mine who used to work with in the same hotel. I used to work in a certain hotel in Athens. And we decided we are going to form a partnership. We come back in Kenya and invest. That's how we planned it. That's how we came back here.
Okay.
Little did I know, those problems are going to follow me here in Kenya. In Kenya, it is even worse than abroad. So my life, since leaving school here, going to Greece, going where, coming back, trying to to get myself on my foot.
Yeah.
It was all trouble. It was all drama. In fact, let me say, the last 10 years have been quiet for me. Very quiet. Let me say, for the last 3 or so years, when I joined Baptist, has been even much better and some little peace. Because these days I've learned how to to leave God solve my problems.
Yeah, you
and
don't have to
comfortably.
You don't have to take all of them.
Yeah, whenever I get a rock before me, I say, hey, this one, I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah.
This one belongs to you.
Yeah.
And I have peace. Yes.
So you came back. Of course, at some point you got married.
Yeah.
To your lovely wife.
Yes. But
yes.
you never asked me whether I
Yes.
was married on the other side. It doesn't matter. But I got married. I got married to my beautiful
Yes. Yes.
We have a family.
Yes, and your lovely children.
Yes.
Then in the previous episode, we got to know how you came to the Lord, how you found Christ, and it's like when you look back at the life that you lived before getting born again. When you reflect back, do you see traces of like God orchestrating all those events so that you can find Him?
My life, I used to live on the edge. Every day I live on the edge. Dangerous living.
Yes.
Whether socially or be it economically when I was there.
Yeah.
The life used to be, I don't know how I can put it, but it was actually very difficult. And to overcome all those things, you remember I used to ask God, why?
Yeah.
How did I find myself here?
Yeah.
And then, to tell you the truth, those activities are the ones which led me to believing there is God. Otherwise, how could I have survived?
How could you?
Even one situation, I cannot be able to mention here.
Yeah.
I cannot mention it because
Yeah.
you will get disturbed if I tell you, but I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
They are very dangerous stations.
Yeah.
And I know, I came to realize there was God somewhere. It was not my,
intellect.
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't my effort.
Yeah. Or your networking.
How I survived all those dramas. God had a purpose for it. And that is why you see, after joining Nairobi Baptist, and I was pushed to the end until I composed a song, Holy Hands.
Holy Hands of an Everlasting God.
Yes, because this is the God
who held you,
who took care of me. Although I never realized that particular time, I came to find out it wasn't me. It was all about Him.
There was someone else.
Yes.
In the picture.
Oh yes.
Taking care of you. Yeah.
That is how I came
to
compose that word.
Yes.
Holy Hands, because I have enjoyed His heart.
Yeah.
He was there for me. Yes.
When no one else was, literally.
I was about to go to jail in a foreign country because of small things. And all those things, sleeping outside in a foreign country.
Begging for food.
Imagine.
Yeah. And
just to mention but a few. Yes.
Just to mention but a few.
Yes.
So there was more.
Oh yes, there was more. I told you I cannot tell you everything because you think I was crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy.
But now when I look at your life, like it gives me so much hope. But also I'm very confident when we think of God. as an ever-present God. Yeah, he's very present, because your life just helps us see that and unravel. And now that you have children, who have, of course, have interacted with all of your children, how are you able to give them this truth of who God is, that none can snatch it from them? How are you able to be very intentional to like show them or direct them to this God, but also tell them the truth of life away from God, like how it was? And the beauty is that you can even give them real life examples of what you went through, but how has the journey been for you, shaping their lives, shaping their hearts? How has it been for you? Yeah.
Thank you, Pastor.
Yeah.
Um, to tell you the truth, my kids are very happy because they see me going to church.
Yeah.
It's a new experience to them because they used to go to church and leave me in the house.
Yeah, I remember.
They couldn't understand
Why is daddy not going to church?
why I don't go to
Yeah.
church. Or that giving them the doubt that maybe there's no God. When the father figure is not teaching the children to go into church, it's not a good thing. So today they are very happy. We come to church together. I have let them enjoy anything to do with church and God. They are free to do so. I've given them to you so that you can take them to the next level. You teach them, you do and I do my part. My part is to bring them to church, to tell them the good about the church, the good to be close to God. I also tell them whenever we are having trouble in our home, I tell them, daddy is having problems with money. You should pray for daddy so that he can provide. I teach them,
Yeah.
you keep on praying. Even in school, you should pray that God give you energy to study.
So God becomes the reference point.
The center point.
Yeah, for everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I've let them know that.
Yeah.
So far, they're doing okay. I hope they will continue doing that.
Yeah.
Also, it's my prayer that
Yeah.
they continue doing that.
Yeah, and I think as you share about your life, there's I'm sensing a lot that you had a lot of charisma, like in terms of interacting with people, getting your way around things, and making new friends and keeping those friends. And I know also in the church you've had a very beautiful journey of just engaging with people and getting to know many people. What are some of the, like, as a parting shot, what are some of the blueprints that you have seen? Because there are times when we can focus so much on God, which is important, but then we forget people's skills, or we forget that there is fellowship, and the Bible is also very clear that we should not forsake the fellowship, the gathering of brethren, just interacting with people. What are some of the things that, because I've realized you really value people, and that's at the core of your heart. Maybe you can just highlight some ministries that you've been able to engage in as a result of interacting with people, but also what are some of those, like, two or three principles or blueprints that have just governed your life when you think about your relationship with God and your relationship with people? Yeah, what, like, as a parting shot as we finish?
First,
Yes.
I regret for not being close to God in those days, because my life could have been different today.
Yeah.
All those traveling, I knew very many people, locally, internationally. I know many people.
Yeah.
But I tell you here today, all those people, they were never enough social capital. But in a span of 3 years, I've built up a social capital.
Wow.
It is unimaginable to me. When I say that, it's because I have friends who care about me. Her friends will even call me. Hello, someone just called me to
Yeah.
just
How you're doing.
how I'm doing.
Yeah.
That is enough.
Yeah.
But the rest, even those who are now have very, very many friends in America, in Canada, when they come back here, they find that I'm not even, drinking, maybe I'm not doing that. They have no time for me. No, they abandoned me. But I'm happy that I have other new friends who are taking me to the new life.
And there's
Or do I
fulfillment.
say
Yeah.
the new Jerusalem?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
very happy. Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm living a very peaceful life. I don't have to wake up in the morning and dwell on problems. I know how to take them down. Yes.
You take them to the Lord in prayer.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And it is working.
Yeah.
People don't know. People think these things don't work. They work. They're working.
And God always wins.
They work. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes. I
Wow.
know that. I
Wow.
know that. Now I know.
Now
I
you know.
Yes.
Wow.
And I intend to continue doing whatever I'm doing to make sure it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to also just impact and impart many lives
Now
through your life. Yeah.
there are those who are very happy with me
Yeah.
for knowing God. There are very many people. Even I had a message today from US or another lady from US congratulating me, telling me to continue, doing the God's will. I say, oh, that is very good. And,
You have a cloud of witnesses cheering you on.
oh yes,
Yes.
oh yes,
Yes.
that's what I'm talking of, social capital.
Yeah.
And I was given, Nairobi Baptist Church. This is another forum. And sometimes I think about it, and I think, wow, there is something, when we say we love
Out loud. Yeah.
somehow it is true.
True.
Because I've got very many friends in the Baptist Church.
Who love out loud.
Yes. Like the people, like the men ministry, who I'm very happy to serve
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
They push me to the end. I compose a song.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
I never
You never
imagined
thought.
I could do.
Yeah.
I told you last time
Yeah.
I've never sung even,
In the bathroom. Even in the bathroom.
even
I
even
remember.
the national anthem.
National anthem.
I never could
Yeah.
understand why
Yeah.
where it comes from going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even when I was young and I was used to to party, I never used to like music. No.
For you, it was about your drink and the people there.
Good, you understand.
Good times.
Good, you understand.
Wow,
Good, you
wow.
understand.
Thank you so
But,
much. Yeah. Thank
yes.
you for your time.
Yes.
I think as you listened to Mr. Muchiri's story, I hope you've been inspired. But also you might be here or just in Kenya or even away and you feel like a foreigner. Maybe you're even in your space or your community and you feel like you don't fit in. I pray that God will find you and that you will experience a love and a depth that only Christ can give. We can look for solutions to or things to fill a vacuum, but the truth of the matter is it's only God that can fill a vacuum and fill it for life. Like Christ told the Samaritan woman that I have water, that when you drink you shall never thirst. And I pray that you, maybe whether you're a campus student away from home, or whether you're trying to make business work and you feel like you're in a wilderness, or maybe it's a situation in your family or as a couple and you feel like this is such a wilderness. I hope as you've listened to this story, it will relate to you and that you will find God. One of the guiding verses that I really enjoy is Jeremiah 1:5, where God says that He knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. Just remember that God chose you before He even gave you life. Never forget that. And thank you for listening in. Thank you, Mr. Muchiri, for
Thank you,
availing
Pastor.
your
Thank you,
time.
Pastor.
I've really enjoyed. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
God bless you.